homicide rate continues to rise, topping numbers not seen in nearly 3 decades.
This year, police investigated cases throughout the state, as far north as Orleans and as far south as Brattleboro. Channel 3's Cam Smith takes an in-depth look.
As many cases continue to wind through the legal system, Vermont's homicide numbers in 2024 are the 3rd highest since 1991. And for the 3rd straight year, homicide numbers topped 20.
Are we seeing, more homicides than we have in years past? Yeah, but I think it ebbs and flows. And, we go from last year to this year, and we are seeing a different type of homicide cases in general.
So far this year, Vermont has 23 homicide deaths. Last year, the state saw 27, and in 2022, there were 25. All 3 years are well above the 10-year average of 17. Of the 23 homicides, nearly half involve the use of a gun, and of the cases investigated by state police, 6 are known to be drug-related, involving both suspects and victims from out of state. Dan Trudeau with the Vermont State Police Major Crime Unit says domestic violence cases are up.
There's definitely an increased component of mental health issues with involved suspects.
This year, Vermont saw a rise in cases classified as parricide, or killing one's parents, which criminologists say are rare.
Typically, those comprise about 1 to 2% of all murders nationwide, and we've had at least three cases of that in Vermont.
One happened in Paulet, where 23-year-old Brian Crossman Jr. is accused of killing his father, stepmother, and 13-year-old stepbrother. Another in Enosburg, where 29-year-old Jordan Lawyer is accused of killing his father and injuring his mother. And in Montpelier, where 29-year-old Matthew Gomes is accused of killing his parents.
In general, we have an adult that may have long-standing conflict with their family, are more likely to sever that relationship than to kill family members. So we suspect mental illness being a factor.
One case this year in St. Johnsbury remains unsolved, added to the list of 4 still unsolved from last year. Trudeau says while tips filter in from time to time, investigations can be complicated.
There's a lot of unreliable witnesses. There's a lot of uncooperative involved people, and oftentimes very little physical evidence.
Trudeau says in most cases the incidents are isolated and victims and suspects often know each other, but still serve as a reminder for the public to remain vigilant. In the last 3 years, only 4 cases have either gone to trial or ended with plea agreements. In the studio, Cam Smith, Channel 3 News.